Hi there, my magical star beings. This is Psychic Siren Tara, and welcome to the channel. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at what celestial beings are around you or are trying to contact you. This was a requested reading by one of my magical star beings, one of my members with the mermaids. So their name is Empress Embroidery. So shout out to them for requesting this beautiful reading for today. I'm not going to show you crystals for each pile, but please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. So for pile 1, we have Amazonite. And we have the Sacred Light Oracle deck. For pile number 2, we have Amethyst. And we have the Starseed Oracle deck. And for pile number 3, we have this Apatite crystal. And we have the Beyond Lemuria Oracle deck. I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. Pick whichever pile you're most drawn to, the one that is calling out to your soul the most. But of course, if you're drawn to more than one pile, always trust your intuition. Once you're done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I'll see you at your reading. Hi there, my pile number ones. If you chose this Amazonite crystal and the Sacred Light Oracle deck, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look into what celestial beings are around you or are trying to contact you. So please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates and leave the rest. So as I got into the energy of your reading, maybe not even the energy of your reading, but in the intro when I was showing each crystal. For some reason, when I showed your crystal, and I'll give you a little bit of context behind my gifts, I don't see people unless it's at night and I'm like in between realms. I will see auras, I will see like little stars fly around, and I see that as spirits around or celestial beings around. Can be anyone at all. But usually the stars feel good to me. Like when I see stars around. And I take it as I'm seeing that energy move around. Or sometimes I will see orbs. But for you, when I did your intro, when I picked up your crystal specifically, I saw like 4 or 3 different stars. So you may have like many beings around you, and it was a magical thing to see. Like, you don't even understand. So I think I'm gonna feel called to go ahead and first close my eyes and ask the question, see what I can pick up, and then I'm gonna pull your tarot cards, your oracle cards first, and then your tarot cards. So what celestial beings are around my pile ones and trying to contact my pile ones? I'm just recording it on my phone so that I can write notes almost. So what celestial beings are around my pile ones? So they showed me like a bird-like being for some of you. And for some of you, they showed me a baby. And for some of you, they're showing me fairies, like actual fairies, yes. And for some of you, they're showing me a butterfly. I guess I would take that as a passed on loved one. Or Psyche, the goddess of the soul, butterflies. They're showing me the earth. So Mother Gaia is around some of you. And they keep showing me the butterfly now. Okay, I think I'm done here. I think I'm just gonna analyze what I saw here. Okay, my pile one. So some of you are very connected to birds, as I saw a bird-like being. Or bird-like beings kind of remind me of blue avians too. So some of you are connected to blue avians and you have those bird guides around you. Blue avians are basically starseed energies from another planet, and they're like bird-like beings. I don't know much about them, but I've heard of them, and they're very, very peaceful beings. I think I've connected to their energy before. Very, very peaceful. Very high vibrational too. So if some of you see a lot of birds, it's either that or you have a bird spirit animal. Take it as it resonates, my pal ones. When you listen to the messages, feel into what you think it is for yourself, because you know you best, okay? And then they showed me a baby. So for some of you, you have babies on the other side. Either your future baby. If you already have children, I'm hearing for some of you, it's the higher self of your child or your children. And for others of you, if you've ever had problems with conceiving, or just trigger warning, if you've lost a baby, you know, this could also be your baby in the spiritual realms. Could also be future baby you will be giving birth to. So I've seen that a lot of times in my readings where, you know, we'll have a baby in our spirit guide team or our angels, and the baby will protect us, guide us, watch over us. Maybe not guide us so much, but watch over us and protect us, because children are pure white light, and usually we'll see them as our angels. Most of the time they'll learn from us when they're watching us in the spiritual realms, and you know, usually an ancestor or someone like a loved one will take care of them, or a main spirit guide will take care of them in the spiritual realms, and they will learn from us on our journey and kind of just see us, you know, make certain decisions, see us through certain challenges in our life, and learn from us going through that. So that's what I usually see with baby angels, since I do a lot of, you know, personal readings. And then some of you have celestial beings like fairies around you. Some of you are connected to the fae. So if you feel that on a deep soul level, then that message is for you. And then for some of you with the butterfly, I take that as a passed on loved one. For some reason, my phone wrote pastor. For one or two of you, there was a pastor. Like maybe you had a dad or a mom that was a pastor or something like that, for one or two of you. But for others of you, I see passed on loved ones with the butterfly, or Psyche, the goddess of the soul, because she was represented by butterfly energy. Okay, so if you're drawn to her, research her and her story. So yeah, I guess the pastor, it was my phone that wrote that. So, and then they showed me the earth, so Mother Gaia. Some of you have Mother Gaia guiding you, and it makes sense because this even looks like an earth. I didn't realize until now. So very, very cool. I think since some of you had, you know, goddesses showing up, I am going to pull some goddess cards for you just to see more. Okay? So some of you have goddesses around you, and pass on loved ones, and fairies, and babies, or baby bird-like beings. So let me go ahead now and pull some oracle cards and see what I can get here. So spirit guides of my pile ones. Celestial beings in love and light around my pile ones. What celestial beings in love and light are around my pile ones right now? What celestial beings are around my pile ones right now? We have Crystal Kingdom with slowing down, materialism, and psychic debris. Do you see this pregnant woman? I think that's confirmation of some of the baby souls. Very, very cool. So, what celestial beings are around my pile ones right now? We have Inner Oracle with You Are the Channel, Deja Vu, and Self-Fulfilling Prophecy. What celestial beings are around my pile ones right now? We have Universal Merkaba with a Sacred Purpose. You have the answer, Lucid Dreaming. Ooh, some of you already have the answer. Some of you, this person or these celestial beings were contacting you in your dreams, and you dreamt of them. For some of you, I'm picking up on this child that came to you in the dream, the future child, or it doesn't necessarily mean you will have this child in this lifetime, because I know sometimes the circumstances are not that. Usually with baby children, if they can't come through as an actual physical child, they will also sometimes come through as a pet. So just be aware of that. Because I know some of you, I just heard some of you say, but I'm too old to have a child, or I'm a man, or something like that. So take it as it resonates, my pal ones. You know, when things come through in readings, it's not always one dimensional. There can be many layers to it. So yeah. With lucid dreaming, I want you to think about who has contacted you in your dreams. Since I saw those energies of goddesses, some of you have dreamt of goddesses or have had certain signs of goddesses. Spirit is reminding me of the time I used to worship Aphrodite, and then I would dream of like the Empress card next to me. And I've literally seen Mother Gaia before. So they're showing me that as like a vision, the vision I had of her, seeing her in front of me. Yeah, so I guess think about what you've been dreaming about. Some of you've dreamt of the baby, some of you have dreamt of alien-like beings. Some of you have dreamt of passed on loved ones. Some of you have dreamt of, I'm hearing future souls, like your future lifetime energies, or some of you have dreamt of your higher self. Some of you have dreamt of past life loved ones and past unloved ones and ancestors too. So with here, you are the channel deja vu, self-fulfilling prophecy. We also have soul family, happy reunions, support, order from chaos. Some of you have dreamt of fairies or mystical beings too. I feel here some beings from past lives with soul family. Like maybe these aren't beings you know consciously right now, but like let's say you knew them from past lives and they chose not to incarnate in this lifetime, and they're around you, watching over you and supporting you, being like, you go, 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 like you can do it kind of energy, motivating you, giving you guidance on specific things maybe they've lived through in their lifetimes. So a lot of you have certain soul family members, soul tribe members that have chosen not to incarnate. You still have some on Earth, but some have chosen not to incarnate. And I'm looking at this here. This is a protective symbol from Egypt. For some of you, you know them from Egypt or from Asia in a past life. I'm just taking a guess. But this is a protective symbol, so they also protect you. They support you. They help you through chaotic moments. And they also show the truth to you with these Libra scales. And they help you gain balance. They help you channel messages. They often, you know, speak to you with this microphone here. It's a little microphone here. And they will give you messages that some of you will channel or just hear or think about all of a sudden, and you're like, I need to do this. And they give you those messages to help you balance out your life, to help your life become more harmonic, more happy is what I see here. For some of you, if you don't relate to having children in this lifetime, it could also be past life children. Okay? So spirit guides on my pile ones. What celestial beings are around them? We have spirit guides, looking for signs, philosophical discussion, and supervision. So you also have spirit guides watching over you, taking care of you, protecting you. Okay, so I'm seeing an interesting message here. And then lastly, we have sacred space with positive outcome, clarity, lucky attraction, and removing obstacles. Some of you have Ganesha around you because I'm just noticing this elephant here. Okay, so you know what I feel like doing? I feel like pulling some of the goddess cards on the side here. And then I may pull some tarot cards over this. I'll see. I'm also seeing this card wanted to come out, Archangel Michael. So some of you have Archangel Michael around you, protecting you, or certain archangels. And then we have Galactic Vibration at the back of the deck. So this confirms, you know, some of you have certain beings around you that are not from Earth, that are from galactic vibrations. I just got a notification on my phone. Confirmation. And you know what I've heard about ET beings and what I've seen when I channel them, when I do my personal readings? It's very rare that I actually see them in personal readings. Usually I'll see spirit guides, ancestors, things like that. But when I do sometimes channel these galactic beings, it's like they can interfere with technology. They can make my phone, you know, vibrate, or make my phone ring, make my phone turn off and on without even me touching it. And they're very good with that. And I've even seen them, you know, flicker on my light switch when my light is off. So they can somehow interfere with technology. That is a confirmation there. So whatever galactic regions you feel drawn to is the beings that are around you. Some of you have many different ones from past lives. Some of these members are your soul family, and you've had past lives with them. Like, let's say, for example, you had a parent in a past life, and they were a blue avian being. And I heard Lyra for some of you. And then, you know, maybe they're guiding you now as a spirit guide. Or let me just close my eyes and see what I can find about galactic beings. What galactic beings are around my pal ones? I just heard a bird outside, so confirmation of blue avian. And they're showing me a pan, so I guess I would take that as food. I don't know what, like, do they like food? What is that? And they're showing me a glass, so maybe these are okay. I just got another notification. Maybe these are beings that are similar to Earthians. I'm hearing Earthians. That's so weird. So they're showing me the Pleiadians because the Pleiadians are actually very similar to humans. What else? What other galactic beings are around my pile ones? Now they're showing me technology, so I'm being drawn to Andromeda and, like, you know, galactic beings that are very good with technology. I'm not sure what those would be. Perhaps some of you would need to do some research around that, or just maybe that's a sign for some of you, like you're thinking, is this being around me? And you know they're good with technology and you hear this and you're like, yes, that's the one for some of you. And they're just showing me it doesn't really matter which beings are around because some of you have one of each. Like some of you have many different ET beings around you, and they're showing me they watch over you and they protect you. Okay, so that's very, very interesting. So what I was gonna say was, you know, what's really interesting is with these spirit guides here, this blue card is really drawing out to me, and the duality here. And during a reading, like, my throat felt very weird. There's something here about them opening up your throat chakra and healing your throat chakra. The beings that are around you very much are very protective over you. They send you a lot of guidance. They send you a lot of signs, and they help you find a balance between your duality. They help you find wholeness from within. And they help you see the unknown, because in both these cards, their eyes are closed. Okay, some of you, they help you open up your gifts, your spiritual gifts, your intuition. And they send you a lot of luck. They remove a lot of obstacles from your life, and they help you channel information that would help you and assist you in birthing the reality you want to live, in shifting to the reality you want to live, in, living in your purpose is what I see here. Okay, with Crystal Kingdom, I also heard for some of you, this is a symbolism of Mother Gaia or specific mother deities. Like, I know different cultures have different mother deities, like Mother Mary, Mother Gaia, Mother Earth. I'm hearing Kali for some of you. Sekhmet, I'm not sure if she is a mother goddess, or like the Egyptian ones. Let me just see on Google. What are mother goddesses? Let's see. I'm also hearing Bast for some of you is around you. Some of you have Egyptian deities around you. And I'm hearing Ra too. And I heard Jasmine. I don't know why. Maybe some of you Jasmine. Okay, so Isis is apparently a mother goddess. Okay, Gaia is a mother goddess in Greek mythology. Virgin Mary is Christianity. And I guess it's not just Christianity, because Mother Mary has come to me in readings from people from many different cultures, and they'll be like, okay, but I'm not Christian, why is she around me? She's a mother goddess, so she's protecting a lot of women and children, and especially Mother Mary will be around women that are going to either give birth in this lifetime or give birth to a new reality. So maybe also fertility goddesses. I'm not sure what other mother goddesses they are, but some of you have mother goddesses around you, and when I say that, it might click for you. Okay, so let me now pull some cards, some goddess cards. And some of you have like an actual mother that has passed on, or a grandmother, or the feminine ancestor line. Okay, or it could even be, I'm hearing your grandchildren. If you already have children and you don't want any more children, it could be your grandchildren that are around you. Even if your children are little, they could be learning from your children's journeys. Okay, what celestial beings are around my pile ones? We have the butterfly maiden. Oh my gosh. I said Psyche, the goddess of the soul. I'm not sure if the butterfly maiden is her. But we literally have that's a synchronicity, and she's helping you transform into the best version of yourself with the soul. The soul is right next to butterfly maiden. I'm gonna take that as Psyche is around some of you, the goddess of the soul. And then we have Kali. I heard Kali. Oh my gosh. And we see a lot of blue cards here. So butterfly, Kali. Endings and beginnings. She's helping you transform. She's helping you shift your energies. She's helping you, also transform in a different way, but like bloom into the best version of yourself, but also let go of those old versions of yourself. Oh my gosh, we have blossoming. So this is literally confirmation. I'm gonna do this. Arakura. I'm not sure what goddess that is. But I just take that as blossoming. Or if some of you know about Arakura, or this flower also sometimes reminds me of fairies. Okay, we have Diana. So Diana is around some of you, and she's very, very powerful. If I remember correctly, she has this like warrior energy, but if I'm wrong, you can correct me in the comments. We have Nematona with Sacred Space. And we have White Tara. So she's a healing goddess. I'm not sure about Nematoma, but if you know, you can research if you're drawn. And then at the back of the deck, we have Maeve. So if any of these names really stick out to you, or any of the people I've mentioned, really look into that, I will give you time to take a screenshot if you want. Okay, and now I'm going to pull a few tarot cards before I end off. I think most of what I saw has been spoken about. For some of you, some of these spirit guides around you are helping you in love, or some of you have Aphrodite around you too. Or some spirit guides helping you find love, or helping you in love, like helping you transform your love life into the best possible love life if you're already in a love life, or already in a marriage or something. So what celestial beings are around my pile ones, and what message do they have? We have the Page of Pentacles. So I see this as, since this person's analyzing this coin, analyze what is already here, because most of it has been spoken about. Okay, that's confirmation. That's all the celestial beings. But you guys probably have a lot, since I saw, a lot of those stars around. So what messages do these celestial beings have for my pile ones today? We have the Nine of Cups. We have the Magician. Oh my gosh, we have Justice here, and we have the Libra scales. Who has the Libra scales? I'm hearing Ma'at for some of you is around you. Or goddesses that have to do with justice and truth. So let me just Google quickly. Goddesses associated to Libra scales. And owls too. Isn't Athena owls, if I'm not mistaken? I'm not sure. I'm not a professional at knowing goddesses and things like that, so just bear with me. Libra scales, let's see. So I'm seeing here Libra is associated with Themis, a Titan, the goddess of divine order and law, and the lady of good counsel, and the mother of the star goddess Astrea, who is the maiden of the symbol Virgo. Both are portrayed carrying a pair of scales, a symbol for justice and balance. Astrea, so she's a Roman goddess of justice. But there's also a Greek goddess of justice, Dike. With justice, if you don't relate to goddesses as well, I could also just see that as, beings around you, like ancestors, angels, spirit guides around you that protect you heavily, that show you the truth of all situations. Okay? So, justice gods and goddesses: Egyptian goddess Ma'at, Greek goddess Themis. If I'm pronouncing them wrong, I apologize. We have Justitia, Durga, Iana, Balder, Forseti. I don't know who those people are, or those goddesses are. Irene. Yeah, I don't know. You guys will have to do your research and maybe listen and think, like, who do you feel you relate to? When you listen, think of, like, who do you feel you connect with on an energetic level, and that will show you. If you don't feel you connect with it, then the message isn't for you. So then lastly, we have the Three of Wands. So what I feel these celestial beings have as a message for you is you have been trying to stay strong. You've been trying to work on yourself, my pal ones. heal yourself, find more happiness in your life. Um, and also find your purpose, find your strength through this transformation you've been going through. And these mother goddesses especially are coming through, or the mother figures in the reading, like the ancestral mother line, are coming through and saying they are so proud of you for this deep transformation and healing you've been doing, because it has been a really deep healing that you cannot even fathom how much healing work you have done. And if you feel like, you're not doing enough, you are. Healing isn't linear. However, this healing you've been doing, this work you've been doing on yourself to transform yourself, is creating a shift in your energy where you are able to transform into that butterfly you are, where you are allowed to blossom and bloom and, create that safe space for yourself where you really have people around you that love you, that create safe spaces for you and create this energy where they honor your emotions and they honor what you're going through. And you deserve all of that. You deserve truthful people around you. You deserve happiness. You deserve joy. You deserve everything you want, is what they're saying. Um, but as you go on your path, you are going to find more and more spiritual truths with the Justice card. You are going to find the truth of what aligns to you and what doesn't. You are going to find some truths about duality and how human beings are on Earth. And maybe you're going to notice certain things in people where us humans are maybe a little bit judgmental of their story or judgmental of their actions or their choices. But we also have to, when we analyze an action or a choice, we have to look at the reason behind that, because most of the time our shadow self makes that decision subconsciously, and it is out of our own wounds or pain of things we have either not received growing up, or traumas, things like that. So it doesn't excuse people's behaviors, but I feel like you are going to be very open to seeing spiritual truths of people and yourself and duality of the world to help make the world a better place, to help show the world, we can always change, we can always create something different, we can always change and transform and find the best version of ourselves through that. I don't know why they're telling me this, but I'm just channeling the messages. With the Justice card, I really feel you're going to live your truth as you walk your path. And as you live your truth, you're going to be that person that inspires others to also transform, that inspires others to also find their truth, soul family members. And they're going to watch you and feel like, wow, that person has really grown. That person has created their reality. And with the Magician and the Nine of Cups, I see this as you can always create your dream version of reality. You can always create your wish fulfillment reality. And you can inspire others. I heard a bird outside now. You can inspire others to do the same. And with Mother Gaia coming through, she showed me the creation of Earth and how, well, I'm not going to get into controversy here, but she showed me the creation of Earth, so she is a representation of creation, which is why these mother goddesses are sending this message that you can create your reality, you can paint your reality the way you'd like, and everything you wish can come true. But be careful what you wish for. I think I'm gonna leave your reading here, my pal ones. This has been going a little bit longer than expected. So I really hope this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye! Hi there, my pal number twos. If you chose this Amethyst crystal and the Starseed Oracle deck, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look into what celestial beings are around you or are trying to contact you. Please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates and leave the rest. When you listen to messages about celestial beings around you, please discern the messages, feel into the messages in your soul. If it feels right to you, then take it. If it doesn't, leave it. Okay, so I feel drawn to just closing my eyes and seeing what celestial beings are around you first, and then I'm going to pull some oracle cards for you of the oracle deck you chose. So just don't mind me. I'm just going to when you when you speak on your phone and then you press the record button and it writes some things, I'm just gonna do this so I don't forget what I see. Okay, so spirit guides of my pile number twos. What celestial beings are around my pile twos in love and light, please? What celestial beings are around my pile twos in love and light, please? So they're showing me a microphone first. They're showing me a bed. They're showing me flowers, like those small white flowers. I don't know what they're called. They're showing me the Nike symbol. They're showing me a cashew. What? These messages are so random. They're showing me like hands, nails. What celestial beings are around my pal twos, please, in love and light? Now they're showing me a book of the Akashic records and a hanger with clothes. I don't know if your guides are effing with me. Now they're showing me a car rear view mirror. They're showing me a bunch of random things. Maybe they have messages, and now they're showing me like something you use to paint your house with. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it there. Maybe your spirit guides or the celestial beings around you are very funny, or maybe they just like to make certain jokes, like they're not too serious. They don't take life too serious. Otherwise, these are certain signs or symbols for some of you, and if they don't resonate, don't take them. But, for example, let's say I saw those small white flowers. Let's say you had a passed on loved one that liked to buy you those. Or let's say they showed me a hanger. Let's say you had a mother that loved to, do laundry and fold clothes. I don't know. The Nike symbol, I spoke about Nike in the previous reading in Pal 1, a goddess related to justice. So some of you have her around you. Some of you may be drawn to Pal 1. Car rear view mirror. I take that as either these celestial beings are helping transport you to a different place, or they're helping create movement in your life. The Akashic records, some of these celestial beings may be from your Akashic records, from past life memories, okay? Or future lifetime memories. Time is not linear, remember that? Painting your house. I guess they're helping you create your reality. Or for those of you that want to renovate your house or move homes, I guess that's a confirmation. And the microphone. I guess this person or these celestial beings could talk to you a lot with the microphone. Some of you could be clairaudient or clairvoyant, I'm hearing. And then you hear them, or maybe you hear certain songs throughout the day in your mind, and those are messages from those celestial beings. And then they showed me a bed. So maybe for some of you, these celestial beings contact you in your dreams or stand around you by your bed when you sleep and protect you. And with microphone, I just feel they like to chat a lot to you. They like to give you a lot of messages. So let me now go ahead and pull some cards. Like, I don't know if those messages, they were just, joking around. Maybe some of you also have fairies, because I know fairies like to joke around, or you have certain celestial beings that are very playful. They don't take life too seriously. So what celestial beings in love and light are around pile 2s? We have cracked open with rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. We have called with soul gifts and training, it's time to step up. We have activated earth with power places, lee lines, trust where you're led. We have lost lands with soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. This confirms some past life loved ones when I saw the Akashic records. So some of you have past life loved ones, like past life family members or past life friends, past life people you used to know in past lives, and they are around you right now. For some of you, you have Lemurian or Atlantis beings around you too. And I'm hearing what is the word I'm hearing? Agather. What is that? Agather. What is that? I don't know. I think I've seen that word somewhere on someone's YouTube video. The one time I collabed with this other person. Let me just find it. I collabed with Spiritualistic and she made a video about messages from Agatha or something. And now I just heard it. Spiritualistic. Maybe check out her video. I don't know. Okay, anyways, I also feel with activated earth here, I felt an energy of Avalon. And for some of you, I felt with earth, they're showing me these other beings. I forgot what they're called, but they're showing it to me clairvoyantly. I think I saved something yesterday about those beings and they're showing it to me clairvoyantly. I remember sending it to someone because I thought it was cute on Instagram. Let me just find it. Oh, dryads. I was like looking at these dryads and they looked so cute and I just saw a visual of dryads. I never knew dryads were real. And earth beings, like for some of you, you have Mother Gaia around you, Mother Earth, or for some of you, it's earth beings like forest beings like fairies, gnomes, tree spirits, things like that, earth spirits, and these dryads and fairies maybe. Okay, so very, very interesting. And then we also have star brothers with Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust. With Horus here, maybe some of you have Egyptian gods or goddesses around you, or you could also have some ancestors around you, or some passed on loved ones, or some male energies around you if you don't relate to that. Could be males from these past lives too. And then we have Andromedan energy, jump in, adventure, say yes to change. So some of you could also have starseed beings around you, like Andromeda beings. Okay. Some of you have Mentakan beings around you too. I'm just looking into the different cards here we have that are sticking out. Some of you have Martians around you, Mars beings. Some of you have angel beings around you. I'm just like gazing through the cards. Pleiades just came to me when I looked at this image. Pleiades. Some of you have Pleiades beings around you. Some of you have Orion beings around you and Sirius beings around you. Pleiades with the 7 star sisters, yes. With this golden children card, I'm picking up on Lyra and like sun beings. I don't know what a sun being is, but sun beings. What is a sun being? What is a sun being, spirit? Like, this is the first time I'm hearing of that. They're showing me they're committed to assisting the earth. And they're showing me a large ladder. They're committed to assisting the earth climb the ladder to the light. They're showing me a lantern. So they basically hold space and hold light for earth beings. For Earthians on Earth. They use the word Earthians for pile 1 too. Very interesting. I guess I'm also hearing it's similar to star beings. Like you'll have, because I know about star beings. I call you guys my star beings. But there's sun beings, there's star beings, there's earth beings, is what they're saying. There's different type of elemental beings, is what I'm hearing. So some of you have sun beings, solar beings around you. And some of you have a future lifetime right on Earth, and these future lifetime people that were around you, like in your family or friendships and things like that, are around you now too. So take it as it resonates. So like I said, some of you have earth or elemental beings around you, sun beings. Some of you have past life loved ones. Some of you have Pleiades came out very strongly. Some of you have the Pleiadians around you, Andromeda around you, maybe even Egyptian gods or goddesses, or male gods, or male energies. So what male gods and goddesses are around them right now? They're showing me multiple. And they're showing me it doesn't actually matter. Maybe you're not meant to know. Maybe it's not yet time for you to know. So when Spirit shows me it's not yet time to know something, I just respect the message and I leave it there. Because some of you are learning certain lessons before you can integrate that knowledge that they have to share with you. Okay? Okay, so these celestial beings around you, I feel called to pulling these small little tarot cards next to these. All of them are assisting you a lot, are assisting you in opening up your gifts. You chose the amethyst crystal for a reason. They're assisting you in opening up your gifts. What messages do these celestial beings have, and what celestial beings are around? We have the King of Cups. Yeah, masculine energy. I'm hearing that song, oh, 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 you don't know you're beautiful. So maybe they're sending you good energy, helping you see your beauty. We have the Ten of Pentacles. So for some of you ancestors, male ancestors or male family members, if you don't have any passed on male family members, they could be ancestors you do not know, or they could be past life loved ones. Okay, since the Eight of Swords is at the back of the deck, some of you don't know these beings, these male beings, but they were in your family line in the past. Okay, so what celestial beings are around pile 2s? Ten of Cups. So family members, ancestors is what I'm picking up strongly too. And all of a sudden I feel like sneezing now. That means I'm connecting to their energy. Okay, so interesting enough, I'm just trying to make these cards straight. They are showing me your ancestors are trying to give you a key to finding emotional balance with the King of Cups, to finding stability in your life. Okay, to finding the celebrations with this Ten of Cups, to finding that excess kind of happiness in all aspects of your life. They're showing me the wheel of fortune and the wheel of the birth chart. And they're showing me each house. So in each aspect of your life, because the different houses are different things, like the first house is, us, our physical being, our self-identity. The second house is about wealth, I think. The third house, communication. Fourth house, home, family. Fifth house, romance, fun, playfulness, creativity. Sixth house is um, related to Virgo and our daily routines and things like that, and our health. Seventh house is, partnerships, relationships, like long-term relationships. Eighth house, the unknown, um, contracts, things like that. Of course, I'm not an astrologist, like I'm just listing the things I know, but like there's 12 different houses with different aspects of life, and they're showing me different aspects of your life. They're giving you keys to celebrations too. They're giving you keys to stability and happiness in each aspect of your life, and this comes through the emotional stability with the King of Cups here. And I think a lot of you are going through a lot right now with the cracked open card. Um, a lot of alchemy is happening right now, is what these beings are letting me know, that they're sending you a huge amount of healing. They're blasting you with light, with solar energy right now, all these beings. And the reason why they gave those playful messages in the beginning is to cheer you up. For some of you, you've been feeling really down lately. And um, they were very playful because they were trying to cheer you up by joking around. So some of these beings are very playful, like the fairies and the earth beings I'm picking up on, like the tree spirits and the dryads and things like that, and the gnomes. Some of them, they're very playful. Some of you also have mermaids around you, from Atlantis, Lemuria, like mermaid-like beings, but they're not fully mermaid-like. Because they're showing me the Little Mermaid clairvoyantly. So there's this feeling of like these celestial beings sending you a lot of playful energy right now. They're showing me, they may send you a lot of funny things to laugh at, or they may, bring someone to you to make you laugh or to make you smile, or they may show you something on your phone that makes you laugh or smile. It's like they're trying to bring in energies of laughter, of happiness right now because you're going through a lot. And they're saying laughter is the best medicine. So if you've been feeling really down right now, maybe allow the fairies and those celestial magical beings to show you some laughter, to show you some light, to show you some playfulness. If you've been feeling really down lately. And if you've been feeling a lot of emotions lately, it's because they're blasting you with a lot of light and healing. And through this alchemy, I'm seeing you being cracked open like this, but like let's say you are a rock and you're being cracked open, and inside is the geode. And then this geode comes out and it's the most magical, beautiful thing, the most shiny thing ever. You're going through a huge transformation right now, my pal number twos, and through this, your geodes are gonna start coming out. And what I mean by geode is the shiny things inside of you, the treasures inside of you. They're showing me the little mermaid when she has all the treasures around her. They're showing me you're going to find the treasure within you through this alchemy. I don't know what the treasure is, but the treasure is something very valuable to you. And through this alchemy, you are going to have some kind of new beginning come through with adventure, say yes to change. And this new reality you are stepping into, you're going to follow your heart, you're going to follow your soul gifts, you're going to open up your gifts, and you're going to be in your purpose, just like you have done in past lives. And certain beings were around you in past lives and watched you. Some of these are family members from past lives that watched you open up these gifts in the past lives, and now they're helping you do it because they watched you do it in the past life. So they're saying you've done this before, you can do it again. And there is some sort of new beginning here that is full of celebrations, full of love, full of stability, and full of emotional balance, where you really trust your heart and you follow your heart through everything. And this new beginning, the future isn't set in stone. You are able to create your reality. You have the key to each door you want to open, to certain celebrations you have not seen before. We have the Four of Wands. Um, so whatever this reality is filled with is certain celebrations you are longing for that you have not seen before, because we have the Eight of Swords. And we also have the Seven of Cups. Pay attention to your dreams. They are sending you messages of things you cannot see in your dreams. Pay attention to certain symbolism in your dreams, how you feel in your dreams. They're saying the people in your dreams don't matter. Pay attention to the contents of what happens. For some of you, a lot of healing is happening in your dreams, where you are playing out certain interactions with people in your life, where maybe you didn't process a certain emotion fully and you're processing it in your dream state. A lot of emotional balance is happening right now. This warrior quality is coming out in you of healing. So that whatever is stuck in your emotional field can be released so that you can jump into this new journey. They're showing me a video I watched the other day where the lady was like, Earth is really dense right now, and when we want to ascend, they're showing me they're helping you ascend, especially the solar beings, the sun beings. They're helping you ascend to the highest level, the highest frequency that you can be at, to attract and create your reality and manifest the life you want to live, have the key to the life you want to live, and create the life you want to live by taking steps towards that, baby steps towards that. But it's like, in order for you to ascend, they're showing me that video I watched, and she said, sometimes for us to ascend, you can imagine us like a rocket, and we need to become lighter and lighter in terms of frequency to be able to ascend to the top. So it's like the rocket ship will like let go of certain things as it goes up. And I see that, like you shooting up, but then some things need to be let go of. And this geode in you is coming out, the shininess, the treasure in you coming out that is needed to be found within you. Because it's like, in this next journey, you're not going to look for things to make you happy externally. You're going to find that within yourself. And as you find that within yourself, you start attracting that in your outer reality. So these beings are very, very fun. I love them. I love them. I've never seen solar beings. The solar beings are really drawing out to me right now. And the fairies and the dryads and the mermaids. Oh wow, I love this. I love your reading. So they drew me to using this colorful deck for you because you're going to be living a colorful new reality full of celebratory energies. So what do the celestial beings for my pal ones have messages? What are they trying to say in the dreams? That's what I'm interested in knowing. What are they trying to say about the dreams? We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Justice card. This came out in pile 1, and I saw Nike. So for some of you, you have the goddess Nike around you. We have the Hierophant, or certain goddesses that relate to justice, like, I can't remember what they were, but Ma'at relates to justice too, and we spoke about Egyptian deities. So some of you have Ma'at around you protecting you, and she is fierce. Um, I'm hearing Athena. I don't know if she's a justice goddess, but I'm hearing her. And some of you have mother goddesses around you too with the Empress. Like if there are any Egyptian mother goddesses, um, they're showing me Bast and Sekhmet. I don't know if they are mother goddesses, but they're just showing me also feminine goddesses around you too. Or feminine energies as well. Could be feminine ancestors, feminine family members from past lives too. Um, Feminine fairies, dryads, feminine ET beings, like I picked up earlier. Okay. Or it could be mother, past on mother figures or grandmothers. We have the Two of Cups or great grandmothers. I'm hearing sisters for some of you. Okay. So the Four of Wands also wants to come out in this deck. Look here. Very, very interesting. So the messages they have for you here. A lot of spiritual truths are being shown to you in your dreams and in your waking life through certain lessons you're learning with the Hierophant, through certain interactions you are having. I'm hearing whatever triggers you, shows you to look deeper within yourself through certain interactions with people. And they're showing me an example of, like, let's say love. We see partnership here. It doesn't have to be romantic partnership. It can be just an example. Or some of you have a past on, loved one that was a romantic partner or a husband or a wife or a spouse for one or two of you. Or for some of you, like you had a spouse in a past life that chose not to incarnate in this life, but you have other soulmates and other, like maybe you have a twin flame or other soulmates that are incarnated and they're guiding you, if that makes sense. Um, So let me use an example of love. It doesn't have to be romantic love, but let's say you are interacting with someone you love and they trigger you. That is showing you some kind of truth about yourself. Um, they're showing me an example of family because sometimes family can get on our nerves. And let's say you are going shopping with your mother, for example, because we see the Empress here, and you're going shopping with your mother and she's like trying on clothes and she's saying things that really get on your nerves and really irritate you. Like they're showing me the sound of nails on a chalkboard when it's just like like that kind of energy where you don't like that sound and it just makes you want to punch someone. Like they're showing me an irritation like that. Like maybe she says some things that really get on your nerves. That is showing you something deeper about yourself. That trigger. So let's say, for example, um, I'm trying to think of what she would say. Okay, so let's say you're shopping and she says, "No, you can't wear that. Like you can't wear that. That's so revealing," or something like that. Then maybe let's say you're an adult child and you're like, then that anger and that irritation in that moment would be showing you maybe you don't like people telling you what to do, for example. You don't have to relate to this example, but just take the energies I'm trying to explain. Let's say this example is showing you that irritation is showing you don't like when people boss you around or tell you what you can or can't do. So that irritation is showing you to set a boundary or to speak up for yourself and to say, hey, I can wear what I want to wear. Like, I respect your opinion and you can have your opinion, but I am an adult. I can wear what I want to wear. I can take care of myself, blah, 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 blah. And then that's your sign to speak your truth with the Justice card. Do you get what I mean? So they're saying certain spiritual truths are revealed to you in your waking life and in your dream life through your dreams, through the interactions that happen in your dreams and your waking life, through people, through love in general, not just romantic love. And with the Knight of Wands, I see this as quick reactions. It's going to quickly be revealed to you and teach you some kind of lesson about yourself with the Hierophant here. So I'll give you one of my own examples. I often dream of a certain people in my life that have hurt me, and I can be a little bit vulnerable with you and say I have sometimes maybe not spoken my truth during those times because I was very much in a people-pleasing energy, and the Justice card is all about speaking your truth. And in those dreams, I would really shout at them and scream at them and say everything I've wanted to say in real waking life, but I couldn't during that time. And it's releasing for me because maybe even slapping them, beating them up in my dreams helps me maybe release some anger that I never processed. Do you get what I mean? And I will see that sometimes in my dreams with people that have hurt me in maybe not unforgivable ways, but really hurtful ways. And I've released certain angers towards them in the dream realms. So that is an example. That's my own vulnerable example of this energy. And maybe that's showing me a spiritual truth that I need to speak my truth more. That when someone does anger me like that, I shouldn't keep it in. I should speak it out in the most balanced and fair way and most harmonic way. So I guess this is where I'm going to leave your reading, because I think a lot of you are opening up your throat chakra and you're finding your strength, you're finding your power, and you're walking away from certain situations that no longer serve you to attract these celebratory energies. And it's like balance is needed in that sense. The truth will be revealed to you, who is meant to be in this next journey and who's not, and what is meant to be there and what's not. And what is not aligned to you is going to fall away, so something new can be built. And they're saying there are many possibilities that are open to you right now. But as you go in this new journey, as you go in this new frequency of who you're ascending to, certain people, you're going to outgrow them. And they will fall away because maybe they're not meant to be with you in the next chapter. And it doesn't necessarily mean there's something wrong with them for some of you. It just means there is better coming. Okay? So those that do stay with you, they're showing you Moldavite. It doesn't mean you have to have the Moldavite crystal, but what could be happening to your life right now could be like a Moldavite energy where everything that is not for you is falling away so that you can attract what is meant for you. And I see this energy of like trust that whatever is taken away will be replaced with something better. So I think this is where I'm going to leave your reading, my pile number 2s. An exciting new journey awaits you. I really hope that this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye! Hi there, my pile number 3s. If you chose this Apatite crystal and the Beyond Lemuria Oracle deck, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at what celestial beings are around you or are trying to contact you. Please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates and leave the rest. Especially when I look into these celestial beings, when you hear the messages, feel it in your soul and feel if it resonates with you on a soul level. And if it does, take the message. If it doesn't, don't take the message, because there's so many of you here. So the funny thing is, before I started your reading, I felt like I was going to fall over when I came to my chair. And then I kind of like saw a vision of like a baby trying to walk and fall over. So I don't know what that's about. I'll see about it in a moment. I kind of feel drawn to closing my eyes and seeing what I can see first, and then I'm going to pull your oracle cards. As I close my eyes, I'm just going to record on my notes. You know, when you press record and then it writes things for you so that I don't remember. So that I don't forget what I saw. And also, before I start, I'm feeling a lot of solar plexus energies being healed, activated, and transformed right now. So your solar plexus is responsible for your self-worth, you finding your power, your personal power. That's energy point where you shine out to the world. I feel a lot of that is being healed and activated and transformed right now. This is my pile of people that are going to be very well known in this lifetime for what you do, for your star qualities, your talents, your gifts, and that is why it is being transformed right now. Okay, so spirit guides in love and light, celestial beings in love and light of pile number 3. Please show me what beings are around my pile 3s right now. They're showing me headphones. So some of these beings contact you through sound. They're showing me a phone and scrolling. Sometimes they will send you messages when you scroll through your phone. Like, let's say you're just scrolling through Instagram or scrolling through Facebook or whatever app you're scrolling through. If you see certain quotes, if you see certain videos that feel like it's for you, it's that. They communicate to you a lot through technology, and with the headphones, they're showing me through music and through sound. And through movies, like they may send you a lot of messages through movies and music. So for some of you, if you want to sometimes channel messages, put your playlist on shuffle and call in your spirit guides and see what music they send you. Maybe these are beings that love music. What celestial beings are around my pile 3s right now? Ooh, I just got goosebumps. This is a really high vibrational energy. They're showing me, when you take a broom and you sweep your house, they're showing me that. So these are beings that like to cleanse your energy. They're very, very high vibrational beings. What beings are around my pile 3s right now? What celestial beings are around my pile 3s right now? Okay, they're still showing me the music and the technology. So I guess what I'm kind of taking from that is, for some of you, these could be ET beings, like alien beings, because I know aliens can connect to technology very well. If you connect to that, if you connect to Starseed realms, it could be that. If not, I will also explain the other things. But what I know about starseed beings and beings that aren't from Earth is that they're very good with technology. They're very good with sending certain messages through technology. And even if you don't relate to that, it could be like ancestors or spirit guides that lived life on Earth but could have lived life on other planets too, since we're multidimensional beings. And what I do know from them is they can switch on lights, they can send messages through phones, through music, through things like that. Or it could be certain deities that connect to music very well. I'm not sure who that would be. Or, for some of you, I'm also picking up on, if some of you are creatives, you could have very creative beings around you. Like, you could have ancestors or passed on loved ones that, love to create. Or with the technology, I'm also seeing maybe future beings from future realms, like future Earth. Like, let's say a future lifetime you've lived, since we're not one-dimensional beings, time is not linear. You could have certain beings that were around you in that future lifetime guiding you now. or creative beings, like let's say you had ancestors that love to create or love to do art or love to do music. It could also relate to, creating your reality. With the baby falling over, I can also maybe pick up on like a mother figure or someone that was around you when you were a baby and, is helping you take baby steps towards creating your reality too. Because artistic energies kind of remind me of creating your reality, and taking baby steps there. And, you may fall over just like, when you were a child learning to walk. You may fall over sometimes, but you will learn to take the steps there. And with the musical energies, it could also be deities related to music or related to creativity in some way. I'm hearing Lyran beings for some of you. Or solar beings for some of you. I got solar beings in pile 2, and I never knew they existed. I never knew what they were, but they're just basically, they explained to me they're basically beings that send a lot of the people on Earth, a lot of bright light, to help them ascend and help them guide them to the light, if that makes sense. And I'm also seeing maybe like certain artists around you for some of you, like if you connect to certain artists or musicians that have passed on, or maybe you have been a musician in a past life, and those musicians are around you guiding you, or those artists are around you guiding you in your work right now if you're a creative. Or, you could be in the public eye, so they're helping you there. Because that's what I felt for a lot of you, my pal threes. Like, you could be very recognized for what you do in your career and your talents and your gifts in this lifetime. And they're helping you reprogram your self-worth energies so that when you are in the public eye in some way, for some of you, it doesn't necessarily have to be public eye, but like you could just be very well known in this lifetime for what you do. Then you're not relying too much on other people's opinions, and you're being your true self in the world, owning your power and owning your confidence. Like I'm picking up on Marilyn Monroe, for example, or Michael Jackson, or, certain celebrities that have passed on that may be around you, that may be soul family to you as well, that may be guiding you. Okay, so that's what I'm picking up on for now. And with the baby, I saw some of you may have a baby around you, like your future baby, or if you want to have children in this lifetime, or it could be, like a mother figure, a grandmother figure, or someone that took care of you when you were a child. Yeah, I guess that's all I'm getting for now. Let me pull some oracle cards. So spirit guides in love and light of my pile 3, celestial beings around my pile 3 in love and light. What celestial beings are around my pile 3s? We have luminescence. What celestial beings are around my pile 3s? We have air with paradigm shift. They're also showing me artists like painters, famous painters. Think of maybe certain artists you connect to. They could be around you. And with the dragonflies here, I'm also picking up on past unloved ones or ancestors. Okay, we have beyond the mind. We have healing. We have home. For some of you, with home, I'm picking up on soul family members, like even soul family members from past lives, from future lives, or, maybe from your home planet or from your home energies. With home, I'm picking up on, like, let's say, for example, your soul first incarnation and home was like, for example, on Pleiades or Lyra or Venus or something like that, then those beings would be around you. Um, do you get what I mean? And that's something I see here. And then the last card we have here is Shine Your Light. This is exactly what I was speaking about. It's certain beings that are around you that are helping you shine your light. I kind of want to look into the deities that are connected to artistry and creative energies, but also music. At the back of the deck, we have communication, co-creation. I feel drawn to just leaving it here. Okay. For some of you, I'm picking up on Lyra strongly, or like lion spirit animal, the lion spirit animal, or some of you also have mermaids around you, like mermaid beings or celestial beings like fairies, as we see a fairy here. Um, if this must be my magical pile. Some of you have like mermaid beings around you or fairies that are your guides, that watch over you, that protect you, okay, that send you healing. So let's see, deities associated to creativity. Okay, so I'm looking here on Google. It's Saraswati, Bridget, Thoth, Odin, Lugh, Ophius, Shiva, and Menrva. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing those right. But Saraswati, you know, I've seen her a lot. She's from Hindu origins and she's associated with creativity and things like that. I'm also seeing Dionysus. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right, and Apollo. And Bridget was one I felt. So for some of you, Bridget is around you. Minerva or Athena. They're showing me also like muses. They're showing me, what is it called? What is that movie again? Hercules. You know, in the beginning of Hercules, they're showing me clairvoyantly the energies like where they're singing in the beginning. All those beings that were singing in the beginning of Hercules, like muses. Okay, so some of you have muses around you, like that energy of Hercules in the beginning of the movie, that like to sing and things like that. And I'm noticing 13 here. So 13 is also goddess energy. Some of you could have certain goddesses around you, or divine feminine energies around you that are like muses to you, that help you with your creativity if you are creative, or help you create your reality. So I'm reading here, Apollo is the god of medicine, music, poetry, song and dance. Dionysus, god of theater. I'm not sure if this is true. Bridget, goddess of poetry, healing, creativity, and artistic expression. So I guess that's what I'm seeing here. Just take it as it resonates. Think of who you're drawn to, or if there are certain celebrities you're drawn to. And now they're also showing me that song, Hakuna Matata. So for some of you, it could be passed on family members or ancestors that are around you and like kind of just like helping guide you, helping you transform. A lot of these beings are very loving beings. They have very big hearts and they connect to you through a telepathy through your heart, where you feel their energies, where you feel their love. Okay, I'm kind of picking up some of you were royalty in past lives too, and like certain royal family members could be around you too from those past lives. Like I'm hearing some of you were princesses or princes or queens or kings, and I'm also being drawn to Egypt, and they're showing me Europe. Not somewhere specific in Europe, but Europe. But take it as it resonates. They're also showing me the Barbie movie with like with that house and all those diamonds. I'm not sure what movie it was. But they're showing me that like it was like a castle full of diamonds or something. So I guess for some of you it doesn't have to be on Earth. And then they also showed me the scene from, they're showing me a lot of visions for you. Just bear with me. They showed me the scene from The Princess and the Frog, Tiana, where she's talking to that old lady, and the old lady is like, you gotta dig a little deeper, da 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 da, you gotta dig a little deeper. Something like that. So some of you could have elderly energies around you, like a grandma, a grandfather, that is like saying you gotta dig a little deeper. That they're sending you a lot of healing, and a lot of these beings are just like, really loving beings. They feel like home to you. They feel like soul family to you, like soul tribe members. Even if I picked up on celebrities, you could share a soul tribe energies with them, and I see them, standing around you like this image here and sending you a lot of healing. They're helping you shift your energies to become this best version of yourself that really shines out, that really shines your light, that is protected, and that is healed and transformed in some way. You know what they're also showing me, like with the creativity? Some of you have like mermaid beings around you, and they're showing me like a mermaid play a harp, or like angelic beings play a harp. They're also showing me angelic beings. And like mermaids, like they're showing me the Little Mermaid when she sings her siren song. So some of you like have mermaids that love to sing around you, like mermaid beings. I'm just picking up on a lot of creative energies, like creative beings around you. And it doesn't necessarily mean you have to be creative. It just means maybe they're sending you a lot of inspiration, or maybe that's just how they communicate. Like if you often have songs stuck in your head, or if you like to look at art, or, go to museums and things like that, they could communicate to you through artistic forms, or you could have been an artistic person in a past life. And they're just showing me they send you a lot of healing. They're helping you shift to this best version of yourself, the transformed version of yourself that shines brightly. Okay, I think I'm basically getting most of the energies here. I think I'm going to use the Muse Tarot for you since we picked up on that Muse energy. I really feel that energy of like Hercules and those muses. I don't know what they were called, but like those women that were singing in the beginning of the movie. And for some of you, they're showing me unicorns and Pegasus. Like they showed me Pegasus from Hercules, and then like unicorns as well. Some of you have unicorn beings around you. And these beings, whatever you relate to, take it, because there's so many of you here. There could be many different meanings to all of this for you. So take it as it resonates. Try analyze your life and try think, where does this fit into my life, and what resonates with me on a soul level in my heart. Like if you get certain goosebumps when you're listening to this reading, or if you feel really drawn to something I say, then that's a sign. If you feel it in your heart, because these are very hearty beings, like they have big hearts. Some of you may also have like Lyran beings around you, or Mintakan beings, or Hadarian beings around you too, because those beings really connect to the divine gift of love too. Those are like starseed beings too. But whatever these beings are, they just really love you. They really love you so much, and they're sending you so much love right now through this reading. That's all they want to say, that they really love you. So I'm also feeling like them send me a lot of healing through to you. Like through me to you, if that makes sense. And I'm feeling a lot of healing in my sacral chakra too. And it's almost like they don't really have much to say. It's just like they just want to be here and just send the energy, if that makes sense. For some reason they're showing me Euphoria Rue when she was very sad and like she had glitter falling down her face. So if some of you are sad, it's like they're sending you a lot of healing. Or if some of you have been sad lately, they're around when you're sad. They send you a lot of healing energy when you're in your feelings. They help you process your feelings and help you release, is what I see here with the Five of Cups. Okay. We have the Moon. So some of you could have a lot of divine feminine energies around you with the Moon, or very much like helping you. Some of you are intuitive, or you're very connected to the spiritual realms in some way. And it could be feminine beings or beings around you that help you connect to your intuition, that help you connect to the spiritual realms. The moon sometimes also reminds me of dreaming. And this woman here kind of looks like Marilyn Monroe. And I said Marilyn Monroe. Some of you have Marilyn Monroe around you as your soul family. And the funny thing is, I don't want to say this because I don't want to sound like I have a big head, but I don't know if I should say this. Spirit, should I say this or not? You know what? If you're gonna judge me, then that's your problem. But like I saw a vision of me in a past life as Marilyn Monroe. And I don't tell people this because I don't want to sound like I have a big head. But the vision I saw in that was there were many different souls in Marilyn Monroe's body, like up to 5 or 6 different souls in her body. And it makes sense why she would come out here because I also connect to her very deeply. And what I was shown, the reason why I was shown I was one of the souls that lived in her body, it's like she went through a lot of trauma in her lifetime that I even like did a reading before I saw the vision of it, and that reading lined up to some information on her on Google. And like when I was looking into it, like she had a lot of trauma, that she had certain walk-in souls that would incarnate, not incarnate in her body, but like be in her body, that would help her process some of the feelings she was feeling, because she felt a lot of pain and trauma and sadness in her lifetime, and she couldn't deal with all of it. And what I was shown when she was like on certain substances is certain souls would come in so that it would protect her from like negative things happening to her. But anyways, I guess since I'm doing the reading, maybe it makes sense, like she's around you. I don't know. I don't know why I'm sharing this, but anyways, I also feel like some of you could have certain celebrities around you that are very creative, that help you channel creativity or help you channel messages with the moon card here that help you create your reality. Okay, and help you shine your light, because the moon card is right next to the shine your light card. Okay. And this woman here is also holding a moon. Some of you could also be connected to goddesses that connect to the moon. I'm hearing like Selene, goddesses like that connect to the lunar energies. So what celebrities are around pile 1? Around pile 3, sorry. Yeah, they're showing me soul family. So what celebrities do you feel you connect to on a soul level? And I'm seeing some that are alive could also be around you, like their highest self. Like I'm seeing Janae Aiko for some of you as an example. She's still alive, but like her highest self could be around you, or certain celebrities you connect to on a deep soul level, like you feel like they're your soul family. Their highest self could be around you as well as a guide. Okay, we have the Two of Cups. So some of you the feeling I'm getting is that they just love you. But also some of you could have been dating one of these people in a past life. Or, yeah, like I'm feeling a sensation on my lips as if I'm kissing someone. Some of you could have been dating certain beings of these in the past life, or like certain soul family members that you were with romantically in past lives could be around you right now that chose not to incarnate in this lifetime but is guiding you and was a romantic partner or a spouse to you in a past life. Or for some of you, like I'm picking up on, if you haven't met, your soulmate or your twin flame yet, or for those of you that haven't, their highest self could be around you, guiding you too, like in terms of the spiritual realms. But then also, if you have already met them, their highest self could also be guiding you. Okay, we have the Justice card. So they're sending you a lot of spiritual truths through love, helping you speak your truth more, helping you live in your truth and shine in your truth, and show you that you can attract all your soul family members through living in your truth. Okay, because the feeling I'm getting here is you are going to stand out. You're going to shine your light to those that are soul family members of yours, and they're going to physically see you from you shining your light. And that is the message I see here. I keep hearing that you have royalty energy in your soul. Okay, this card just fell. We have the world cosmos. So some of you could also have Mother Gaia around you with the world here. Mother Gaia came out in all three piles, which is very interesting. And I'm looking at these wings here. Some of you also have angels around you that lived on Earth. I'm seeing some people that lived on Earth that have mastered or completed cycles that are around you. Like they're showing me, people that lived on Earth that already mastered spirituality, like Buddha, like Jesus, things like that. People like that. Okay, so what messages do these celestial beings have for my pile threes? We have the Muse of Emotions, the King of Cups, and the starfish here is really drawing out to me in the boat. The boat here reminds me of the Six of Swords, and the starfish is all about rebirth, regeneration. And I'm hearing the message that your energy is being restored right now. Your heart is being healed. Every chakra is being healed right now, but especially your heart, your solar plexus, and your sacral chakra. And whatever was broken will be restored. It is not really broken. It is an illusion. Because the starfish, you can cut off its leg, but it will grow back. And I feel the message here from these celestial beings. Whatever that felt like it was broken in your life is going to be restored. We have the Eight of Swords here. Wherever you have felt stuck in your life, in your emotions, it's going to be restored. So, for example, let's say you never experienced the childhood you wanted, for example. That can be restored. Let's say you never received love, like a romantic love that you wanted, or you had a certain thing that was broken in your love life. Or maybe you have felt broken, but you're not broken, you're being restored. With the boat, it reminds me of the Six of Swords and the transition, changes happening, where you move away from that old energy and move towards a new energy. We have the Star, so whatever was broken will be healed. And you are going to shine like a star in this next chapter of your journey. You're going to get recognition. I just saw a star on the star card, And for context, I don't see faces or beings, like actual beings, in front of me unless I'm falling asleep at night, and I'm in between realms. I will see stars that symbolize like an energy that is here, right? Or I will see orbs, and it's just seeing the energy move. So there was a being on the star card. And then lastly, we have the Nine of Cups. And then they're guiding me to take these two cards, Queen of Swords and the Sun. So there is an ending of a cycle here with the World card and a new beginning. A new beginning where you get to live out your wildest dreams here with this genie lamp here. And this is what these celestial beings are saying. So in order to create this reality where whatever was lost is restored, whatever was broken is restored and healed and rebirthed, in order to create this, we need to speak our happiest reality into reality with the Queen of Swords and the Sun. We need to believe and speak those things into reality. Or with the Queen of Swords right on top of this mermaid card, I'm hearing some of the mermaid beings around you, or some of the creative beings around you that really connect to music and song, are saying to sing and to manifest through song. Okay, so when you are singing, imagine that frequency, that vibration coming from your heart and going out into the world and spreading into the whole world like sparkles. And it's creating your reality, your happiest reality you want to live. So let's say you want to attract love and you're wishing for love like this. You're going to sing a song that resonates with that vibration of love, or you can even create your own song. Like just put on a beat or something with no lyrics to it and sing like no one's watching. Or dance like no one's watching, or create like no one's watching. But I'm really feeling the energy of music, or listening to music to create your reality, speaking positive words into your reality to create your reality, to create the happiest timeline, your wildest dreams to become true. And they're showing me Aladdin and the genie lamp when they say, he can get any wish he desires. And I'm seeing these celestial beings say, you can create any reality you desire. Your wildest dreams can come true. And I'm not just saying this to pucker you up or anything like that, but I really see it here. And then lastly, at the back of the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles. So these celestial beings that are around you are being very generous with you right now. They're sending you a lot of these energies to help you create this reality, to help you take baby steps towards this reality that is of your wildest dreams. So I think I'm going to leave your reading here, my pal threes. This was a very beautiful, magical reading. I really hope this resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye!